bottle is. That's not explicit.
I mean,
You don't think that's explicit?
when you put it that way, yeah.
Yo.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
I
appreciate
don't
it.
want nobody saying
I
nothing
ain't
later.
had no old school Altoid in a minute. I know that. I know that 10.
Old school altos.
What? These. This is a new packaging, but this
That man
new
got
packaging,
the,
same old mint.
only OGs
fresh
have
breath.
old school altos.
Get that fresh breath with an F.
Yes.
Fresh breath.
Yes. Breath is
Same old recipe.
Same old recipe.
yeah.
Altoids.
You want to be a rapper?
I would like to. Well, in another life.
I do your ad libs.
See, that's what I'm good at. That's all I'm good at.
Altoids.
I always wanted to do an ad lib person.
Yeah, Diddy's like the king of that though. You listen to that
Take
new
that,
album?
take that, take that, take that.
Somebody just told me to listen to it last night. I'm gonna do it.
He put together
That's it.
sonically.
Mike been telling me about that, so
It is amazing.
Drake's album.
Oh yeah, it's horrible.
lackluster.
It's horrible. I like Bahama Promises.
I don't
That's
like
it.
none of it because I heard his son singing, rapping on the album. And that
He
was
is.
it.
It's a horrible
Oh,
album.
Lord.
It's like it's all of his B-sides. It's like he took
That
everything
first-person
that he
shooter, though.
left off his album and he just put them on one album. Like
If you happen,
How
if
you
you
know?
happen to hear this,
I
I
listened
didn't
to
say
it.
that.
you got the insight.
no, it's horrible.
I mean, I haven't listened to
horrible.
it full through yet, so I don't know.
It's horrible. I said it, and I hope somebody out there hears me and they change their life because of it. Now what?
I listened to half of it,
Oh
and then I
my
fell
gosh.
asleep.
It-
And
that's
I had some of the best sleep I've ever had.
because what was it?
I guess
The
it
I'm
worked.
not saying that.
I don't know what that means.
What exactly?
I'm not saying.
Was it the hate that fueled your? I mean, what exactly?
Oh man, but
Fueled that good sleep.
anyway, as y'all can see, George is back with us today.
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
What's up,
Where was he at last time? He had COVID or something?
Hey,
Nah.
but come on, you just went off the cliff with the.
I mean,
That is up to George to
That's a
decide
fact.
if he wants to share why he wasn't here.
that's a valid question.
It's that's the way you put it. That's the way you put it. No, I did not have COVID.
Oh, okay.
I was dealing with some-
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. I didn't have COVID though, just not that recently. Had
Why
some,
you making me laugh? You always do this.
Oh man, but yeah,
Some,
we're glad
complications.
George is back. Unfortunately, Sophie can't be with us today, but
we love you, Tender.
we love you, miss you. Yeah, we are back.
Should have had Robert S.
Yeah, chill out.
Whoa, you,
Shit.
Mike, come on, he just
That's
gets
an
wild
insider.
with it.
We all right. Super side note: me and Esan are on a committee at Amplify. Anyway,
Yeah,
and
allegedly.
anyways,
Whoa, I
Lord.
think that was a shot.
my man is hilarious. But anyway, we are back with
Yes.
the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Esan Sommersell.
Esan, yes.
What it do?
Say hello, man.
What's good, he's saying?
No, you did not do
My
that.
bad.
I wish y'all could see like his hand
Artists
motion and
be like,
movement. You're not rapping. Just say hello.
My bad. I thought I was supposed to say hello to myself.
No, just calm down, man.
What's good, y'all?
Today's
This is gonna be a good one today, y'all. This is gonna be a real good one.
Hey, I'm happy to be here, man. I've been watching y'all for a while. I never thought about myself being on it, but it's always one of those things like when you happy to see people flourish and you happy to see them doing what they need to do and making forward progress. It's always dope to just watch. It's always nice to just admire it. And I never thought like, oh, I could be on that show. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But so I'm happy to be here, man.
Thank you. You were at the top of the list. You
Oh
definitely
man,
were
I
at the top of the
appreciate
list.
that.
There's a
For
list?
me, at least. For me. Because like you
Dang,
do
that's crazy.
everything. You do like absolutely everything. Like
Man, I try to.
yeah, you admit.
Facts.
Like
Trying to make the best of this life before I go.
What we got? Graphic designer, painter, muralist,
yes.
musician, which you failed to put on the list, but
Yes.
you know it's okay. Sometimes.
I ain't do choreography yet, so maybe I'll tap into that lane or something.
Hey man, I mean,
Like-
like dance.
You know what though? Like I would when I imagined you coming here, I imagined you to be a short dude and introverted.
That's crazy.
and super introverted, but you're like super.
This was what you thought he looked like?
Yeah, I just, you know how you people, you know, you just get something. I'm like, man, he probably a nerd.
I guess you can close your eyes and still imagine
no.
that.
But like, he a brother. You know,
brother.
Yeah, brother. So
The people's people.
yeah, that's what's up. You actually remind me of Vic though.
Oh, Vic.
Yeah, you. That's what you remind me of.
That's crazy.
That's my OG.
Yo, it's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was thinking about this, and I asked all the guests that comes on, like, how did we meet? And how did we meet?
I don't know. I don't care. I'm just glad we made it here.
Wow, come on.
I'm one of those people, man. Like,
Hilarious.
it's almost like when you can't remember. Sometimes it's almost like you're supposed to be around those people. You know what I mean?
That's
like, that's how I look at it. It's like I be seeing people sometimes. I'm like, damn, how did I meet them? All right, you know what I mean? Because you'll spend
right.
And you're from Grand Rapids?
From Grand Rapids.
Born and
my
raised.
my family though is from Guyana, South America.
Oh, word.
From the Caribbean. So my entire family. I'm the first generation born here.
Okay. Now, what part of town you from?
I'm from Grand Rapids, Southeast Side.
Okay.
Born and raised on Evergreen.
Okay.
Off of Kalamazoo.
Bet.
Yep, right there.
Yep, so in the hood.
Yeah. But it was a nice little it was like a patch of goodness in the hood. I stayed right next to, I stayed right next to Pastor Hoskins.
Yeah,
that's my guy, man. He
That's
taught me how to
OG.
He taught me how to be a man. Like he was always on me. Like especially after owning. Like I bought my parents' house on that side, so owning that home, he like, hey. You gonna cut that grass?
Wow.
Or you just gonna let it grow like
but and then I watched him every winter he would go out. He has his daughters. He got his daughters and his wife. He'd go out and dust off everybody.
He's serious about it. He's serious.
Make sure walk them in the car, open the doors for him. Like that
boom.
showed me that okay. I got to carry on this legacy because when he done, who's gonna show these, show us now, how to be, good, strong black men. You know what I'm saying? Those little things, those little details, get overlooked. Heavily.
Absolutely. And he's still over there, right?
Yeah, he's still there. Yeah, he's still there.
That's what I have to shut up.
Yep.
And you got a nice big family.
Yeah, beautiful family.
Beautiful family, definitely.
Crazy. Yeah, so to start, tell me, I guess if you can, kind of start with where your creative journey began, whichever medium that is. But what was the first creative medium you kind of started in, and kind of dive into that.
Really, I tell people this all the time. My brother he was an artist. He was huge into gaming. And I would stay up and watch him play video games until I fell asleep, just laying next to him. Watch him play video games. But then certain times he'll get off the game, grab a piece of paper, and just sketch from memory,
wow,
the characters that he was playing with, and, the characters in the game and stuff like that. And when he would go away, when he had school, or I would get out of school early, I would just go into his room, unannounced, and just take some of those drawings and put a piece of paper over them and just sketch
trace them,
and trace them. Yeah. So, that I feel like is what started. Okay, oh man, this isn't that bad. Mm-hmm. So you guys know I'm multi-talented and I tap into different lanes. That really is where that comes from. It's just seeing something and trying to understand, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So. That kind of segued into me drawing dragons flying around on all of my homework and class assignments, and which is
it's always
crazy,
the homework,
which is crazy. Not to go on a tangent, but I got penalized for that. They would mark me off
for drawing on your homework.
Yeah, and
even if you finish it.
Yeah, I was a straight A student.
That's
so it's it's crazy how there's this whole idea that the brick and mortar schooling kind of takes your creativity away.
Put you in a box.
Yeah,
because they want you to just
go
work in the factory or they work for somebody else.
There you go.
So looking back, you know, recently when I've, you know, kind of delved deep and meditate, like I realized, like, dang, like they were trying to take that away from me at a young age. Because imagine if they were like, hey, we're going to send you home with an extra piece of paper. We want you to just draw on it. And they encouraged it. Who knows where I would be now?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
true.
you know, who knows what type of lane I would have been in. And that's something that's missing, you know, in our society now. It's like you know, there's a lot of kids, there's a lot of brilliant individuals. They may not be artists, but they may be scientists or the world's greatest this or that. And they're not being, you know, nourished
Right.
properly.
How that creativity
It's not being
flourish.
tapped and recognized.
Nah, but it's
Affirmed.
because, you know, you got the wrong people working the right jobs and vice versa.
That's a good
That's
one.
what I say all the time. It's like, that's why you know, you might go to a restaurant one day and get your favorite meal and it's great, and then go back and then the cook changed and you like,
Yep. Who on the grill back there?
There's a few places around here where I'm like, what happened? Last time I was here.
Cheesecake Factory is one for me.
Really?
I'll be ordering the same thing and I'm like, man, like whoever did it
Why is
today,
it different?
like they was back there listening to some music. They had their Spotify
It's
going.
got seasoning.
Yeah. You know though, you know when it's love and whatever you know you indulging in, you know when it's not.
Yeah, definitely.
So on that note, like, who were the people? Was there people around you that fostered that creativity?
Nah, I mean, I think it was just I was really self-propelled a lot.
Like, how many siblings did you have?
I got it's another long story. So I got 5 sisters and 2 brothers. So I got 7 siblings. But my family is my mother and father were in separate marriages. When I was in marriage, had me.
Oh wow!
And went back to their marriage.
It got
so
spicy.
That put me in a tough
It got
spot.
spicy.
Yeah, it got real quick. So I'm sitting here, you know, you want that validation, you want that love,
Right,
but
right.
you gotta, you know, I'm both hands.
Yeah,
Dad,
man.
you know what I'm saying?
To kind of piggyback off what you said, like you said, who first recognized it? But do you think, like in our culture, sometimes? Because I was one of those kids too. I would just go off and draw and do weird stuff that was out the norm. Do you think in our culture sometimes we don't recognize that in our children, our community, like, and that's just like, oh, that's just something he do. He's just he's quirky like that. So and then if you go to another community, they're like, that is phenomenal, and we just kind of let it slip under the radar.
Absolutely, that's something that I avoid, and I super try to avoid. Being a father now, and you know, I got 3 kids, 2 with my wife, and they like. There's a story I tell people all the time. Like my daughter, she always wanted to play in the dirt, always.
Yeah,
and you know, growing up, like our parents wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I started to say like, nah, don't play in the dirt. You know, she was about 2 at this time. And something was like, it was almost like my spirit, you know what I'm saying, just telling like, nah, like let her cook, you know what I'm saying, like, and I told her, I was like, you know what, go play in the dirt. And
that's what's up.
She started playing. She was getting in the dirt, and she turned around and looked at me, and she smiled. She just winked and just turned back. And I never taught her how to wink, so I knew that was God telling me like, hey, good brother, like you know, you doing the right thing. I knew that was
like
so.
I
feel like as far as like who led me, I feel God like led me completely, because I didn't have like somebody who was like, oh, you good at this,
right? Let
me get you some paper, let me get you some paint. You know what I'm saying? It was just like I just followed the you know, the signs. Like I followed the you know, the flow of the universe. Like I feel like I was just like, okay, God, you want me to go there? Boom, yeah, we here. You know what I'm saying? Even when bad things happen, it was like, all right, well, what do we do from here? Because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like tearful, I'm telling him like, what I do? You know what I'm saying? You got me in a bind right now, bro.
Why is this happening?
Yeah, so I think a lot of that is just being like, you know, just being faithful in that sense, and being like diligent in that sense of just being consistent with just talking to him. Because like there are times, even times now, like I'm dealing with depression now, but it's like I told you, you know, I told y'all earlier, like I'm working on an album for that. I'm working on ways to like
therapy.
Yeah, put it out into the open, because I don't know how to deal with everything. You know what I'm saying? We don't have the tools. We only have, our experiences give us the tools. To
Absolutely. That was well said. Well said.
So yeah, like, I mean, I look at, my kids all the time, they do like quirky things, and I'm just watching them. Like, I tell my wife, I feel like I'm a scientist. Like, I'm just watching them. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, okay, how can I help them develop?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what it's going to do. My daughter's like, we let her dress herself, and she come out in some crazy ensembles. But that might be the thing. Then my son is like, he does weird things around the house, and you might, like, my wife just took a picture the other day. She told him to turn off the TV, and it's time to get ready for bed. Mm-hmm. She coming next to the TV, all the remotes are standing up, like almost like some aliens came down. Was like, let me set this up real quick. Let me throw them off.
Before I leave.
Where did the thought come from? We don't know. It's just in his head.
Every time he come out, he go outside, he bring me like 5 rocks of different origin. I'm like, hey,
right.
I got a box of rocks at home to show him when he's 25.
But what's dope about that? It doesn't always have to turn into necessarily a craft, but you're just creating a better human being.
Yeah, I'm letting them just. It's just, they got a sandbox. They can just do what they want. You know what I mean? And my thing is, like, I don't want to. Even people ask me, like, why don't you? Do you teach art? Are you teaching kids? I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be the teacher that you guys want me to be. Right. Because I'm not the person that's like, okay, we all going to draw a circle. Nah, I want you to. We going to look at something. You draw it the way you draw it. I'm not going to tell you whether it's right or wrong.
Right.
Because everybody's path is different.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'm teaching them based on, like, coming from my faith. Like, everybody's path is different. Everybody views God differently. Everybody views, reads the word differently.
Absolutely.
So it's not my place, in which you'll see in the book, in The Alchemist when you read it. It's a certain character in there that I like, and we're going to talk about it when you read it. But it's not my place to get, I don't want to get recognition for what they're doing if I'm teaching somebody something. I want them to have this experience and kind of bask in that.
Right.
I want to bask in that, the essence of them figuring something out. Because, like, my son putting rocks together or standing up remotes, or my daughter playing in dirt, I don't know what that means. To them, what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know what that's going to translate to. Like you said, like, I don't know if it's a craft or if it's just a stage they're going through. Like, I don't know, man. I got to process these remotes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know that. So it's only I feel like my place is just to guide them and I'll make sure they don't get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Go. Like, that's about it.
And that's good.
No running in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't carry scissors with you.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Just those little life lessons.
Did your mother authorize you to use those scissors? I be having to get clearance. Like, hey, why? Okay, all right, you got clearance. Go.
But with that, I think in our culture, or not even culture, just in life today, we don't appreciate the beauty of just being good people.
Nah, we don't.
Just being healthy people. If we can raise healthy black kids that have an identity, creativity, feel free, don't feel like they're underneath somebody's thumb, man, we won. We won.
And I feel like the greatest way to go about doing that is emotional intelligence.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of I read some or I heard some recently, and it's like most of the crime that's done, especially by men, black men, it's like it's their emotions.
It's repressed.
Yeah. So they react to something, and then this thing happens. They react to something, and this thing happens, and then it's irreversible.
Exactly.
But if they had that knowledge of, like, okay, I'm triggered by this because why?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I've had therapy before that, like, it made me focus on myself and what I'm doing, my actions, how I'm talking to people, how I'm developing relationships and whatnot. And that brought me so much emotional intelligence that, I might look at certain things or, am I going to process things and be like, nah, I better not. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when you don't have access to that, like, you know what I'm saying, that's when life get a little tricky. And, you know, you can fall for all these little curveballs.
Absolutely.
So I feel like, you know, I tell people all the time, like, man, like, especially in the Black community, we need therapy.
Woo.
Like, every year,
message.
it should be mandatory. It should be mandatory that we talk to somebody every year. Because you learn how to process things differently. You may think that, I got it together because I'm good now. You know what I'm saying? But you may not know that, like, you processing it wrong. You suppressing it, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
my I was journaling a couple of years ago about my father that passed, and I had the aha moment like you, in the sense of, I said to myself, my father never told me how to process anger or disappointment. And then we take it, you know, we pack it up, and then it comes out with, you know, treating our kids wrong, or treating our spouse or partner wrong, or whatever. And like you said, this having that outlet, just even if we gonna sit and talk, we ain't gotta talk about nothing deep. You ain't gotta be no abuse or no neglect or nothing. Like, how your day go? Just letting that out your system. I mean, physically, I think that is something for us. But it's still taboo in our community. We don't do therapy.
We don't.
You tell nobody about what.
Hey, but
share your feelings.
All my people, like anybody that's around me, when they going through something, I'm like, hey, go talk to somebody.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
No, Dave can attest too. Like, I've, you know, spoke to him a couple of times about, like, man, couples therapy, do this. Go see somebody, go talk to somebody. Because I still do it with my wife. Like, I don't know everything about her. I don't know everything about myself. I don't even know why I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
This is good stuff.
So it's like, I think that's the greatest way to walk into something is not knowing, you know, like, you know, not knowing anything, and it puts you in a place to be humble enough to learn things. You know what I'm saying? And that's the biggest issue that we deal with. Is like, we're not coming or approaching situations to understand. We come into these situations where we think that we got. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's like those people that, like, they come to conversations to talk, but they didn't come to listen. You know what I'm saying?
Blah, 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 blah.
It's just, you know, and but I mean, that's what we deal with, man. We deal with that constantly amongst, you know, amongst our community.
Absolutely.
Like, you know, I don't put my kids in front of a TV all day and let them just, you know, enjoy. Like, we talk, like you said, like, we talk. I talk to my kids. I'm like, or even when I'm reprimanding them, like, even when they're in trouble, like, I'm like, all right, this is why you in trouble. You know, you got to understand this. And they get to crying every time. I'm like, all right,
Well,
you know,
talk to Dad.
figure it out. And I let them. But in the past, you know, we grow up, it's like, why are you crying?
Yep.
Why are you doing, you know what I'm saying? But my thing is,
it.
like, I'm like, nah, you know what, cry. Understand it, you know, but know that you're not in trouble, but you have to learn why you in this predicament.
Especially
why
our boys.
Yeah. You got to learn this. You got to have this intelligence. I want them to be strong, so in the future, when they going through emotional roller coasters, like, they like, you know what I'm saying? Because we good.
I know how to deal with it.
Yeah, I know where this is going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
But, I mean, that's huge, man. Like, but I prayed for it in the past when I was younger. Like, I prayed to have opportunities to help people. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how bad it was going to be, because you got those friends that come with you with the same issue 15 times. I'm like, bro, like,
I told you about
like,
this.
you know, right? You going to have me talking to my teeth in a minute, man. Leave me alone. But it's dope, man. I think we need more fellowship in that regard to, like, kind of, you know, process things. But too many people just feel like they got it figured out, man. And that's the issue. Like, I be learning stuff every day.
You got to be open to
like
it.
I told you, I be screenshotting your post on Facebook. I'm like,
Yeah, George be out here teaching on
good.
Facebook.
Stop.
You should be doing motivational videos every single day.
Oh, he got, you know, check YouTube, man. You know,
It's a couple on YouTube.
It need to be
to
be 1,000. I need to be on there and look like, okay, I know Kung
that's a
Fu.
fact.
But I'm like
a fact.
you.
Say it again.
I love seeing us win, And I love, let me rephrase it. I love seeing people win. I love people, one day my coworker or a family member might come to me and say, hey, I'm dealing with this, but then they come back whatever amount of time later and you see they're not dealing with it. That's like, I'm like the ultimate, that's what's up. He got over that. I want to see people win the little battles, the big battles. Cause I don't think God put us on this earth without solutions. We got solutions. We just, like I said, we're not humble enough to maybe listen to them because our emotions are involved, or we feel like we're going to lose something. But God hasn't left us without solutions.
Oh, yeah. It's funny you say that because I heard this phrase when I was younger. It's like God won't put you in a room with no way to get out. You know what I'm saying? Like, absolutely. So it's always a way. And I think I tell people all the time, like, God is your conscience. When you thinking about doing something, you think about cheating on that test. You think about walking out on your significant other, like, that voice like, hey, stay home. Don't do that. Watch
like that ASMR.
Watch Seinfeld. Go watch your show. I don't know. I was watching it last night, but it's like, just go do something else.
Go sit down.
Go sit your butt down. Yeah. That's what's up. And every time I listened, bro, I was good. They was like, hey, they were shooting at the club.
Absolutely.
I didn't go.
Absolutely. Every time.
Every single time you don't listen to that voice, we'll holler at you.
God's never wrong. God's never
we
wrong.
gonna holler at you.
Amen.
My boy got back from Vegas during COVID, and he got COVID bad.
Wow.
He was in the hospital. He probably gonna be mad I'm talking about this. But when he was good, I found out he was good. He got mad at him because I was laughing, I was joking about it. And I'm like, bro, but what am I supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta pay attention and like really protect yourself.
Absolutely.
And that was a conversation we had. It's like, I'm joking about this because I love you. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy that you're here because it could have been different. I wouldn't have been able to say nothing to you.
Right.
But it's like, we gotta pay attention, man.
Absolutely.
Gotta listen to the signs.
Good stuff.
Yeah, we went everywhere.
Yeah. Put your seatbelt on. We gonna go for a ride.
We still on the way.
Hey, this the nature of it. So you were talking about family, obviously, and I'm wondering how being a father, being a husband has in any way shaped your work.
It's trash.
Right?
I'm just playing.
I mean, look. Hey,
okay.
So, like, changed, evolved, been good, been trash. Like, talk to me about that.
I feel like I learned, like, through my faith that, like, I learned that being with somebody is the most challenging and testing of your faith. Like, I feel like it takes a strong person to go through, like, being in a relationship and trying to walk
already.
Through it. Yeah. I feel like I could have done a lot being solo and not having a family and being by myself. Yeah, I could.
As in, like, how much you produce, or
just how I'm allotting my time and stuff like that. Like, absolutely. I think we all can agree that, you know what I'm saying, not having responsibilities of family or marriage can be beneficial,
Right.
But being a father, being a husband, being the man of a home, like being a man of the house, like that has had its its great benefits as well. Like, I get encouraged by my kids, you know what I mean? Like, they see what I'm doing, and that has an impact on them that I don't understand, you know what I'm saying? Or I might not see,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So, and being able to talk to them, being able to be around them, and they know when you're dealing with something. And then my daughter just comes to me and just kiss me on the cheek and hug me.
That's what's
I'm like, dang, like,
how you know?
But they say children are the closest thing to God. So,
and they study.
So in that act of compassion, in that act of like affection and love, like, I'm like, ooh, I need to do that. I need to do that for my wife. I need to do that to my friends. I need to talk to my friends and make sure I'm telling them all I love them after we get off the phone. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And you know, and just make sure I'm praying for them, whether we speaking or we not speaking. Like,
whether they know
like,
or don't know.
yeah, like these things have taught me so much on you know, being a human being, not just focusing on art, just being a human being and being like somebody who's learning and trying to process like this way of living or this life, you know what I'm saying, that we don't understand. Like, I feel like being in a, you know, having a family has helped me in those ways a lot more. As far as like my creative side, I feel like it's pushing me to be consistent and mindful, you know, and conscious of like what I'm doing and, you know, when I'm choosing to do certain things. So a lot of times you won't see me out every event that we have in the city. You know what I'm saying? I pick and choose like, you know, where I'm at, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I've learned. You know what I'm saying? One, you know what I mean? I got to come home. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got to come home every time.
Definitely got to come home.
So I can't, you know, a lot of times people want me to do certain things. I'm like, I just want to get home. Like having something that you want to get back to is really dope. And because I feel like if I didn't have that, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't be strapped in. I'd just be driving this vehicle without a seatbelt, going 125 an hour. And I don't know what I would be doing because there will be no limits. I don't have to be home.
Right.
So I could be out here. I could do this. I don't have to, you know, nobody to support. So I could take my time. I could do, you know what I'm saying? But having these anchors like kind of weight me down in a way that keeps me stabilized.
That's good.
So family, you know, family, love is stabilization.
That's good.
I think it, you know, but it could be equally as tough, you know, be riding solo and trying to manage those things as well. But it's a beautiful process. I don't really, to be honest, how to answer your question, I don't know. That would be the proper answer for that.
I mean, that's okay.
But are you creative in the household, or is your partner?
Yeah,
is she a creative too?
She's creative in the kitchen.
Okay.
that MF, she be out there. She be out there going crazy. I might walk into the kitchen and she be in there standing in the pot, just
dancing.
What's the last meal she made that was like, ooh?
And she just made some crunch wraps the other day.
Crunch wraps.
Homemade crunch wraps.
I don't know what that
without the BS. Like, you know, crunch wraps is from Taco
Bell, yeah.
Oh,
and it's like this. It got a soft shell tortilla on the outside, which is, you know, seared. On the inside, it got the hard shell, and then the nacho cheese in between the soft and the hard shell tacos. Then it has the meat and, you know, beans, whatever you want to put in there, the fixings.
Those are real good.
And
I like those.
You making those too, George?
Those are tasty.
But yeah, she makes her family is like big into cooking, and like I told you, my family's not from here, so I have Caribbean food.
Okay.
So my wife, her family is huge in the city. And they have
smell the jerk chicken.
They have you know, a lot of soul food and stuff like that I'm not used to. So I'm you know,
man, let's shout your wife
good.
out.
Yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to you know, my mother-in-law, Tweeties, vegan soul food. So you tried that? Look, see.
I've heard about them. That's crazy.
See, we always taste test everything. So, like, you know, we had the vegan ribs before she put them on there.
Okay.
And she got a
vegan. Invite me over for the taste testing.
Exactly.
vegan catfish, brother.
I love catfish.
I tried it. I can't tell you what it's made of. It's good, though. Okay. It's good for you. It's healthy.
Don't tell us.
But when I tried it, I was like, this is fish. Y'all are lying. I don't know what type of witchcraft you got going on.
Got a tomfoolery.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
We're gonna have to burn you in the middle of
the town square.
Yeah, we could. But nah, shout out to them. Shout out to my wife. Shout out to my wife Jeray. Shout out to you know, Stephanie, Tweeties, Terry. You know, working with her.
That's what's up.
Shout out to them, man. They're doing the thing. If we doing a real quick shout out to me, because we having a show with Muse.
Hey, we gonna get to that, man. We gonna get to that.
I know. I just had to just.
You know, it's already on my list.
Commercial break.
It's already on my list. Trust me.
But nah, yeah, man. She's creative, like with the kids too. Like she does a lot of like activities that help them, like, you know, grow, you know, like intellectually. which I'm finding like, I play games and I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool.
Such a healthy black household. I love it. I love to hear it. I love to hear it.
So I'm like the emotional intelligence guy at the home.
Are you saying you'd be the first one to cry between y'all, or?
Absolutely, I cry on every movie. I'm not gonna hold you.
Oh,
when I watch
What movies are you watching?
bro, let me explain this though. When I watched, I'm a big art loving guy. So if I see a solid film, I'm gonna cry at that film.
No matter
because,
what.
Music does that to me.
Got you.
Music does that to me.
Music too does that to me. So like, I'm one of those people. Like, I hear something that really is like, oh, okay, you did it.
Right.
Like Spider-Man crossed the Spideyverse.
I heard that's phenomenal.
All of those black, like Spider-Man and black characters being portrayed like beautifully in the movie. I was like, you got me.
Wow. That's what's up.
But I love that. You know what I'm saying? And
we want to see that. We want to see more of that.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm big like that. I don't care. I'll be crying. I'll be in the theaters crying. But it's not like where I'm making noises and moaning at the moon or something like that. But
I'm crying.
I'll be
Yeah,
rolling down.
Yeah. I hear you.
Running water.
Yeah, music does that to me all the time.
What's the last song you cried to, George?
The one that, I'll tell you this. I don't know the last one, but one that always makes me cry. Total Praise by Richard Smallwood. Total Praise.
Never heard of it.
It's an older song. It's been all kinds of versions of it, but look it up. Richard Smallwood, Total Praise. We actually played that at my mother's homegoing. I'm sorry. But every time I hear it, you just think about your relationship with the Lord. You just think about how good God is, how you might have been out here wild and doing all kinds of stupid stuff, which I continue to do at times, but grace is amazing.
Confessions.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, grace is amazing. But any kind of music, Fred handle, any kind of commission, that stuff always make me cry.
In the sentimental mood, John Coltrane for me.
Rip. What the heck?
I thought that was a song.
I thought he was putting that in there.
Man,
I like that. A Kind of Blue album by Miles Davis, the Coltrane and Davis album, Miles Davis album, same thing. Yeah, you just like, where were they mentally and emotionally to create this art? Like, how did they do that?
Yeah,
like Sentimental Mood is that's
it's
powerful.
It's nice. I mean, I don't know, man. I like those moments though. I used to like hide my like tears in movies and stuff like that. And I'm like, now I just be like, whatever, man. You gonna?
Would you say you're sensitive?
Absolutely. Okay. I think you should be. I think it should be a good balance of that.
Okay.
But I like I said, emotional intelligence or emotional education is key because you don't want to let it overwhelm you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you should feel every spectrum of your feelings and emotions because it's important. Like, if you mad, you mad. Like, my kids, when they get mad at me,
let them be mad.
I let them. I'm like, they're like, well, I don't want to do this. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. You gonna pay for it, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's cool. Like,
right.
I like that you feel that way.
Yeah, you're expressing yourself.
So I let them do that, and they don't get in trouble for that.
I think what goes with that, and maybe you could speak to this. It sounds like when you were growing up, and even whether it was the environment you were in or the intentionality of yourself looking inward, you didn't let yourself become hardened, and you let yourself embrace every part of your emotions. You just, like I said, I think as black men, especially black men right now, we're like you said, don't cry. We harden our boys. We harden our little girls, and we make them fit in these emotional cubicles so they don't know, wow, that can make me cry. Me cooking by myself and doing this or going to do this, that's an outlet for me because we, like I said, we don't let our children feel everything that is going on in them. Like, I love that my mother, I was a sensitive little boy too. I crying out like that. but my mother never, ever, ever, ever punished me for being sensitive.
Yeah, my mother didn't. I feel like in those times though, like especially dealing with my kids and whatnot, I just sacrifice myself constantly. Like there'll be times. Well, I say it as a sacrifice, but I just kind of let my guards down with them. Because, like, if they're experiencing something or they want me to do something with them, if they like, man, Daddy, I want you to play Barbies with me. Like, can you play with toys with me? Like, I really don't want to do it.
Okay.
Because it be time I be like, I don't want to
just go away.
But I gotta sacrifice. I you know what I'm saying? And in that, I know that, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing something important for them.
Absolutely. Because
I don't know what it means, but the time, like I said, like the times where I know. There's times where I'll be like, nah, not right now. You know what I'm saying? But there's times where I know, like, I got to do it right now because
it's huge.
Yeah, I can feel it. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely rock with that. My mother was the same. She never really, you know, she never knocked me for having those feelings. But I never had anybody to help me, like, you know, weather them. So
there you go.
That was the biggest thing for me. Is like she didn't have a problem with it, but she wasn't really.
She didn't walk you through it?
Yeah, she didn't walk me through it. She didn't help me understand what I was dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, I'm sorry. I was going to say just on the back end with that, you know, as a man now, that's, you know, I'm thinking back on my parents. I'm thinking back on my father. I'm like, man, I wish he would have just, you know, my father's no longer here in the physical. And there's all these questions I want to ask him.
Yeah.
There's all these questions I need to ask him. Like, man, how did you deal with this?
Same as me.
I needed you to tell me this, but then I think God also gives me comfort in the fact he said you did see him deal with it. You did see him process it. He didn't talk to you about it.
Right.
Because we don't talk. But you saw him deal with it. And what did he do? How did he do it? How did he make it through it? And my father was a wild dude. He used to do a bunch of all kinds of stuff. But he's also church going too. But he said what he wanted to say.
Sound familiar?
Yeah. I'm very much like him. Very much like him. And seeing him weather all these storms, I'm able to draw from him. But I just wish he would have said, listen, this is what you're going to deal with as a man. Right. And this is what you're going to deal with as a black man.
See, and I want to talk about that too. I lost my father back in 2001. And I was, 12, 13 or something like that. Okay. It was like 2 weeks before I started my freshman year of high school.
Wow.
And I would go on, because like I told you, my parents were in different marriages. So he stayed in New York. He moved from Guyana to New Orleans and then moved from New Orleans to New York. And so I would go and see him every summer. I would spend the summer with him and everything. My father and my mother were like the perfect match for each other, but not together. You know what I'm saying? Like they were really intelligent people, like super intelligent people. And it was crazy like being around them and, you know, separately and just being like, wow, like y'all are the same person. But he was so intelligent in that sense, and I said that to go into this. Before he passed, you know, he had diabetes. So before he passed, he pulled me into his room before I was leaving to go back home. It was like a couple of days or something. Closed the door, and he was like, "Look," he was like, "You probably not gonna see me next time." Wow. And he was like, "But I want you to know, anytime you have a question about anything, anytime you wondering what I would think about something or what's my thoughts on something," he was like, "Ask your mom." Wow. He was like, and I never understood that because until later on when I found out like how similar they were, it was like, okay, I could go to her and get the same response I would get from him, but not necessarily like fully, but you know, he knew that he trusted her enough to know that she was going to be enough for me. And then, you know, when I got home 2 weeks later, he passed. And I never reacted to that until, you know, I was it was crazy. Like, I was on a flight. I was like, this fast forward, I'm like 18, 19 or something now. I'm on a flight to the Philippines for my mother. I'm doing something for my mom to go to some family there. And I'm watching Kung Fu Panda 2 or something. Wow.
Right.
This is where it's like, come on, man. Like I'm really talking to God like, come on, man. Like
here now.
This is what we doing? Because like at the end of the movie, I don't know if y'all ever watched Kung Fu Panda 2.
It's been a while, man.
But at the end of the movie, like he found out that his dad was still alive, far away on some faraway land. And then it just cut to the credits. And I was like, and I just started sobbing. And I'm like, really, man? This is what we doing?
Right.
But those aha moments.
But then it's like, fast forward, and I had this moment in my life where like I'm still dealing with it now. Like I was crushed. It almost ruined my entire life. And everybody was saying the most cliche things, and it was not like that. Wasn't it for me? Like people were like, "Oh, this too shall pass." And
we don't process death.
Yeah, like you gonna be all right. But it wasn't nothing with death. It was something that traumatized me, and I didn't want that. I wanted. I prayed and I went to sleep, and I had like this dream. I was at this bar with my dad, and I was talking to him about the situation, and he was just turning to me. The only thing he said was like, "That's effed up."
Wow.
And for me, it was like, that's what I want to hear. Sometimes I want to hear.
Yep.
I don't want encouragement right now.
This is bad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we don't and I've started doing that now. When I hear stuff from people, I'm like, hey, that's effed up.
That's pretty messed up.
You know what I'm saying? But I tell them that because I want them to know that, like, I may not give you the best advice in this moment. So I'm letting you know that right now we on equal plane with how we feel about this thing that you're about to deal with or you are dealing with right now. And so for me, it was like, he comes back to me in different ways.
Beautiful.
I wish, but I tell people all the time, and I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, to God or whatnot. I'm like, man, God got to talk to me. When I'm gone, you got to help me out with this, bro. Because some of these things, I don't know.
That I went through or that I'm going through. Why? I don't understand why this. Yeah.
I just want to be walked through like this whole playwright of Esan's whole life. Why did he, you know what I'm saying? Like, when this happened here, you were supposed to do this or you were supposed to learn this.
Why did that happen?
So I just want to know. So I'm like, okay, all right. You know what I'm saying?
Same.
I feel like we'd be so left out of stuff, and it's like I get it's for a good reason. It's for our character development and yada yada yada.
Beautiful stuff, yeah.
All of those beautiful things.
Right,
but
right.
it's like some days I just be so weak, and I be like, man, like, why?
But that's the beauty of grace.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely. But yeah, but even when you were saying like, just when your friends, will go through things, but I think just like that acknowledgement of like, okay, I understand what you're going through. I'm not here to give you advice. And some people don't, like, I don't really need advice right now. I want you to understand and, level and be able to be like, okay.
I just need an outlet.
Right.
They want you to get under that rain cloud with them and just chill for a second.
Mm-hmm. Which is important.
Yeah.
The word says that we're supposed to celebrate together and we are supposed to mourn with each other when it happens.
Yeah. Talk to him, George. Talk to him.
Come on,
preach,
man.
preach.
Come on, man. Say that again. Can you say that again,
One more
please?
time. One more time.
Can you say that one
more time?
We are to celebrate with each other when something good is going on. We're also supposed to mourn with each other when something bad is going on. I mean,
okay,
collective. There is power in being a collectivity.
Yeah,
being
community. Yeah,
being community. Yeah, there's power in that, and I don't know why. I wish I knew, but we don't understand that as a people. That's where the power is. You ever heard the term mass or group funding? When a collective gets together to fund something or buy something, it's power because we put all our dollars together. We didn't.
right.
Yeah. So, but what if we put all of our emotions together? What if we put all of our anger together?
Like a go emotion me.
Yeah. What if
instead of go fund me, go emo me.
Right.
Hey,
there's power in that. There's power.
When you were saying it, I'm thinking like I just had this visualization of like how like a group of men just. Man, and one is going through some pain. He's just crying. But we just crying together.
But
like,
we see that on Facebook. We
do
laugh. Other communities do something like that. You see a bunch of white men together, or if they, they arms around each other and they all crying and stuff like that, man, they some suckers. That's what we do.
Right.
That's what we do. We want to make fun of people being vulnerable and being sensitive.
But see, there's always a root of things like that. That is a conditioned way.
Absolutely.
We are originally
We're
the
like
most emotional, intelligent people. Don't let me get started on that. We taught the world to be
Time
this
for
way.
another podcast.
Right.
But it's because we were so conditioned to, like, for instance, perfect example. This is a good analogy for that. Family Matters. What did you see wrong about Family Matters?
A lot.
So I'm gonna speak on. So Family Matters had Urkel, this nerd, and this man did everything to be cool for Laura.
Yeah.
But what did it inadvertently or directly? It teaches young black men to not want to be smart.
Yep.
And seeing that smart and intelligence is not cool.
Yep.
So
That goes along.
he gotta go.
Very long
This man built this contraption
Time machine
to turn it to Stefan.
Stefan. That was dope.
He built a contraption to transform himself
into somebody else.
into somebody who's desirable.
Because what you are isn't enough.
Oh, wearing glasses ain't cool. Stefan took them off.
Yeah.
Stefan, the ladies man, we got to be the ladies man. He getting all the chicks in the show now.
Mm-hmm.
But where did our society go? Everybody that grew up watching that, it was outside.
Absolutely.
We ain't want to be getting straight A's. Ain't nobody going for that. Ain't nobody going for suspenders, bow ties, making sure you clean cut, grades good. Ain't nobody going for that. So that's the thing. It's like we've been conditioned for so long to be something that we're not. We're going against the grain. And like I said in the beginning, it's like we got so many people doing the right job, so many wrong people doing the right jobs. So we got so many people not being themselves for the right people. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not being themselves for the right people, they're being themselves for the wrong people. You know, vice versa. So it's like we need to figure out who we want to be and just
Be that.
Be that. And they gotta what the little white boy we say, you gotta deal with it. Just deal with it. Like you gotta deal with it. It's a video, he out there rapping. He like, just deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's how I feel. It's like once you become ultra yourself, like you become one with yourself.
It's a beauty. It's a beautiful
It's
thing.
like, it's like a tub full of water and you run your hands through it. What the water gotta do behind your hand? It gotta fill in, it gotta follow you.
Message. Come on, y'all. Message.
So when you become that force, the world ain't gonna have nothing to do but follow you.
It has no choice, yeah. Has no choice. Beautiful.
Man.
Beautiful.
Boom, bam. Boom, bam.
And we kind of, tangent.
Hey, man,
I love it here, man.
So let's get into this show. Tell the people what's happening later this month with the Nia Center.
Oh, yeah.
Who they are, what they doing, what you doing.
Wow,
what you
that's
creating.
huge, man.
I actually wrote something about this show yesterday in the morning. I was getting, I got asked like, man, we need your, your piece on what the show means and all of this and
Artist statement, all that good stuff.
I'm gonna read it. Actually.
Yeah, I was about to ask him. Like, hey, man.
Let me read it because I don't know this by heart. So. Let me find this here. So the show is October 24th, Muse 1 to 7. That's when everybody should come out.
Is that the opening?
Yeah, that's the opening for the public.
Okay.
So I'll be there.
And it's going to be the whole week, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be the whole week. I'll be there periodically throughout the week at that time. But there'll be a video going too that's gonna, showcase my thoughts on the show.
Right.
If I'm not there when people are there. So
Yeah. So
I'm gonna try my best to be there as much as possible. But I gotta get on the family.
Absolutely.
So this is the whole synopsis of the show. So in my latest series of art, I delved into profound contemplations to explore the essence of humanity, particularly focus on the experience of Black people. two key elements emerged: a compelling question and a thought-provoking statement. The question, "What makes us human?" arose, aimed specifically at Black individuals, symbolized as us. This introspective query led me to ponder about my own identity and self perception as a Black man. How do I define and justify humanity? Simultaneously, I uncovered numerous remarkable aspects that elevate our existence beyond the ordinary. The statement I crafted presents the lack of recognition from both society and ourselves. It portrays the absence of acknowledgement for our acts of love, compassion, and the profound vitality that permeates our lives. It almost feels too remarkable to believe. How can we coexist within a world that fails to acknowledge our shared humanity? How do we navigate existence when we fail to fully see and appreciate ourselves? In my journey of self-discovery and reflection on these sentiments, I began to observe glimpses of our collective past, present, and future selves, the good, the bad, and the unappealing. The culmination of my thoughts resulted in a series of artworks portraying episodes and film stills that oscillate between surreal and fabrications and harsh realities. It raises a thought-provoking question: has the world blurred the boundaries between reality and fiction for us? Have our indulgences numbed our perception of what is real and what is imagined? So I feel like I reached a halfway point when it comes to this show. Like, the things I'm doing now, I'll perfect in the second half of the show. So when I have another show to kind of like, convey what I've learned from my process of doing this show, it'll really have like solid thoughts on how I feel about the Black experience from my perspective. So like things that I'm seeing, like for one instance is I had this painting of it's not Breonna Taylor, but it's based on her story. So I have this painting of this woman who's hiding under her blankets, and it's gonna be a horror film poster because that's when I hear her story, that's why I imagine she just woke up and next she next to God. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I view it. So I'm gonna have like these flying bullets of wings to represent flying bullets flying through her apartment. Wow. You know what I'm saying? But I say that because like these stories that we hear don't seem real. You know what I'm saying? We're numb. Or right. that instance, and then I got a painting of a father, a Black father, taking his daughter to a daddy-daughter dance, and these things don't seem real based on how the world perceives us either. Like a Black man can't be that compassionate or loving, towards a Black woman of any kind. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to like figure out like how I feel about these experiences and what can I do to process how I feel. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like there's a lot of conversation that could be had or needs to be had on a consistent basis to kind of help revitalize like our communities across the world. Absolutely. You know what I mean? But we're not in the same vein. It's like I ask myself, like, why am I even doing this anyway? Because
you have to get it out.
Because we're not doing anything we're not making any big leaps in ourselves as a collective. And it's disheartening at times, especially in this city. Like, I see a lot of us creatives that we could be doing a lot more together that we're not doing, and
definitely.
I know I've shared this sentiment with you plenty of times. It's like, man, like we fail each other constantly, you know what I'm saying? And not just us, but like it's a lot. It is another painting I'm doing. I'm sketching it up tonight. It's gonna be a white hand opening a door, and a door beyond the door is like the universe and clouds and stuff like that. And it's because of the simple fact that like a lot of doors that I had to walk through to get to where I'm at, somebody white had to open them. And a lot of people have faced that. Like, once you finally get off somewhere or do something that's, groundbreaking, like somebody some white person had to open the door.
Somebody
and
doesn't look like me is opening the door.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like
we accept him.
He's not gonna hurt anybody. He doesn't have a gun. You know what I'm saying? He's safe. He's safe. You know what I'm saying? He's safe. And it's if I'm acting safe, if I'm portraying myself as being safe, that's how those doors are gonna open. But I've found other places in which like certain black individuals get into positions that can open those doors for me, and they do it unapologetically. So I'm doing a mural in Detroit. Soon through Joe Louis Greenway Project, City Walls, Detroit, and this man, and I'm doing a wall through Detroit, and I've been speaking to this, beautiful, strong black woman, Bethany. I've been speaking to her, and she's been making me. I'm falling in love with just like the whole process of like being an artist with her, because like she'll call me and just talk to me like that's my older sister. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so much love in those conversations and whatnot. And
which we need.
And I need that. I
think because creatives just need that. Black creatives, we just need it.
We need that. We need I do a mural unveiling and I got y'all out there just doing ad libs while I'm doing my speech. They be like, and this means the power of the people. You know what I'm saying? Like, power. But I love us. I love seeing this do good. Absolutely. I love seeing it. Like every time I see I say the same thing, man. It's always good.
Facts.
Yeah.
Because Likewise. It is. I love, and that's what he say all the time. But it's that love, man. Like I love y'all. I love being here. I love seeing, everybody that's a part of this. Like this is
beautiful.
It's big for me more than I feel like it is for y'all. Y'all calling me the legend, but this is legendary to me.
Your work is it's a phrase that people use all the time, but your work speaks for itself.
Oh man, I appreciate that.
You've consistently put out good work. And when Alfield created this podcast and we just started getting into it, it was just so not only organic, but it was so healing. Just it felt good to be around other black and brown creatives that just put out good work. Just put out good work. It is, I can appreciate it. Like, see your murals and stuff like that. Like, man, that dude just, how do you do this? Just like, my thing is, even now, you're doing this at the Needs Center. How did that relationship happen? How did that come about? Not just on your side of, hey, I want to create this, but just how did the nuts and bolts of the relationship and the show come about?
Well, I went to Kendall College of Art and Design.
Well, you educated. Huh?
I dropped out a few times there. I dropped out a few times there. I feel like I didn't have enough money to go to that school. You know what I'm saying?
It's not cheap.
And there's not a lot of like help. Like, man, my mom was like, "Get it how you can," type stuff. Like,
get it how you live,
but
boy.
I was resourceful. Like, I met the chairman of illustration at that time. His name was John McDonald, black artist in the city. And I would go and stay. I was studying his classes. He told me, he was like, man, you can go audit my class anytime. I didn't have the money for it. So I'd be like, so I went around to other teachers that was cool with him and was like, can I audit your class? Can I sit in? I don't have the money for it, but I'm a good student.
Right.
So I would audit those classes. You know what I'm saying? And the program I was in ended up not being able to teach me what I wanted to know. And I ended up getting my money back. I was like, man, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? Some of it for that time. But
right. I
left. But John McDonald and I like had like a really good relationship. I told him he was either like my future self, from the he's from the future coming back to terrorize me and teach me at the same time, or he was my father. You know what I'm saying? So I told him he was one of the two, and I used to always joke with him about that, and he would give me some grief about it, but he would always like send people my way. Everybody that knew him, and anytime he shared my work and stuff like that, ended up getting I ended up getting like a lot of opportunities through him. So not every door, was opened by somebody by the white hand, the mysterious white hand. But that's funny. I'm gonna name the painting the mysterious white hand. But
Man.
he's done some stuff with Nia Center before.
Yep, true.
He
did the same show, right? Or the
I think he did the first one.
Okay,
Because
I remember.
think I'm the only. I don't think I'm the second one.
Yeah, because I photographed that event that they had at the some hotel downtown.
Yeah, and he did all those paintings that are
the portraits.
He did all those portraits.
Yeah, black women. Yeah.
Then that's where they reached out to me, and then just see if I wanted to do the project.
Kind of organic.
I've been helping out with them as far as like they've had like different focus groups and stuff like that too, and I'm always down to like figure something out. Like even with what we're doing, like with Amplify, it was always, they were like, "Hey, you want to do this?" I'm like, "All right."
Yeah, I'll share my opinion.
Yeah, but even though I'm like,
I got thoughts.
Y'all need to hire me to do this. You know what I'm saying? Because we ran into some stuff we can't talk about, but
this dude be
it's
wild.
just one of those things, man. Like I feel like it shows me how much being around and being in those spaces shows me how much more we need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Because like in certain situations that's neither here nor there. That
right.
I was like, man, you give me an opportunity to do something like that, I'm a body, and that's how I feel about every opportunity. I feel like we should just absolutely slaughter it, just destroy it.
It might never come back. You might never get another one.
You want every opportunity that you have to be like your grand magnum opus. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
Because you don't know. You might walk out of here and be boom, wake up next to the Lord. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So I try my best to just capitalize on everything. But that's how that happened. I mean, I feel like they've definitely been good working with me, and cool. And it's been a professional experience that a lot of people don't get a chance and get those opportunities to have, which I feel like is important. When you're around some professionals, that is life changing as an artist. Like, when you around people that don't question your worth or your price or your image or who you are, it's crazy. Like,
so speak to that.
Very
speak
validating.
To
Very
speak
validating.
To that. Like, 'cause I don't think we in our community. Well, I'll change the price for you. I'll lower it for boo-boo.
There's that duality, right? Where it's like I kind of expect, especially with your people, they kind of sometimes expect this discount, and then sometimes you kind of knowing that they might expect a discount, give them a discount anyway.
Speak to walking into those rooms and people just saying, "I want that." Well, it costs, and they say, "I want that."
This is the price.
Listen. I feel like you walking on Nimbus cloud, man. Like it's for me. It's like it's so much weight lifted. It's so much encouragement there. So much love there. So much of this perspective that you just don't see. It almost seems surreal. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like for instance, like I've had I had a random commission like in the past years ago. And this guy just hit me up on my artist page on Facebook, and he was just like, this is a white guy in Oregon. And
really?
He was like, man, I want this painted of my wife. And I want it to be these dimensions, specific dimensions. Right. I looked up everything, see how much it was going to cost me to get a custom canvas, custom boxes,
did this research,
and all that stuff. Yeah, like I want to, if I'm going to do something, I want it to be done.
Of course.
Right. Like, I don't want nobody to come back like, oh, man, they short shit. Nah. Right. I want it to be the best of my ability at that time. So, I told him the price. Every time he was like, all right, send me the check. All right, cool. Send it now. All right. No question, no, that's too much. That, nothing.
Did you downplay yourself? Did you find yourself crouching? Or when you're dealing with them, did you say, well, maybe I shouldn't?
I probably did.
Okay.
I probably did. But that was because of the conditioning that I was getting from everybody else. It's like, man, it's like, the thing is that when people know you, they don't feel like they don't value you a lot. Yep. They know you and they believe in what you're doing. They love what you're doing, but they don't value you.
That's a word.
Even in your relationships at times, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've dealt with that. Like, you gotta like really stand on your 10 toes and really like let people know who you are. You know, and that's what I do now. Like when I give my quotes to people, I'm like, you take it or leave it. It don't matter to me.
Right.
Because God gonna send me who I need to work with.
I think as artists, though, you have to, I like doing my photography. I used to go back to Alfield all the time. He coached me and everything. And he's like, it's your art. It's your art. You got to stand behind your art. You got to be confident about what you're putting out there and not change up according to the scenery.
Whoever,
right?
So they don't. So continuing with that, people that know you don't value, but when they see you with on Forbes magazine, they see you out in Vegas taking pictures of Floyd and Drake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then it's like, ooh,
right,
he worth that. You can't see that now?
That's crazy.
That's crazy to me.
That is absolutely crazy.
But the thing is if you can't afford something, find a way. It's always a way. My thing with people is like, if I can't afford what you're doing and I love and I value it,
I'll find a way.
I'm going to find a way. I'm gonna put you on. Right. I constantly like, man, I want Outfield to take these pictures. Because if Nia Center didn't tell me that Outfield was hired for it, I'm like, I want Outfield to take these pictures.
Right.
I'm constantly trying to put people in position because that's gonna come around. That's always gonna come back to you.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because maybe in the future I could be like, man, Outfield, I just need a couple quick pictures. What is it gonna cost me? And his mind gonna change on that because of you know what I'm saying. But that's how I look at it. It's like, man, like how can I show people love even when I can't give them what they need? You know what I'm saying? Like how can I show them love when I can't give them what they worth? How can I show them love? How can I do something for them? But we're not constantly, like I said, sacrifice. We're not constantly laying our lives down for one another.
Beautiful.
So we in this predicament that we in. It's like this whole soul of like, man, I know that dude. This dude used to play with his feet.
What?
He used to play with his feet in the back of class. I ain't paying that. He ain't worth that.
A weird dude.
Yeah, that dude used to wear them big old goggle glasses. I ain't paying him what he worth.
He didn't wear lotion.
Yeah, he the ashy dude in the back of class. Boy need to take a bath with some virgin oils.
I was about to say his name, but we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna.
He know who he is.
You're listening to this. He's talking about you.
Oh, that's crazy.
You know who you is.
But that's my thing. Is like we just need love, man. We need just unconditional love. It's so many conditions with this love, bro. Like it's so many conditions. Like I'ma love you, but it's going to
you might want to read the fine print.
Yeah. But I got so many friends that do amazing things, man. Like I got studio engineers, photographers, videographers, like so many people that do so many different things, and it's like, man, I just want to see you win. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like everything else that come after that, cool. I might have conversations with people like, man, I need to figure out how to do this. Cause me, I'm a one trick. I'm a jack of all trades, not a one trick pony. Yeah. I'm a jack of all trades. And if I can't afford something, you gonna see me doing it.
Figure out a way
myself.
Yeah.
Taking family photos and one of my feet hanging out holding the camera. I'm gonna snap the photo with my toe. If I can't afford it, I'm gonna figure it out. But that's how I am. It don't mean, but I'm not gonna take away somebody's worth. I'm not gonna tell them give me a deal.
Try to devalue them. Yeah.
When I got my wedding photos taken by my homie, I said, "Bro, what's your price? We got it." And we didn't have it, but we got it.
Got it. Yeah.
It don't matter. Tell me what you want. Oh man, nah. Tell me what you want. What's gonna make it worth you coming here to do this for me?
Your camera there,
yeah. I don't care.
Absolutely.
If I don't even if I don't got it, I got it. That's how I feel about it. Like I'm not gonna play nobody. We gonna figure it out.
We gonna find.
The crazy thing.
You take bottles.
The crazy thing that happens when you are in a community of artists. Like we're sitting in this room, 5 black men. We're all artists on some level. We, like I said, we don't value, like you're around greatness. You don't know how great. Like Al feels like
he cold.
Yeah. Like he taught me. He taught me. So I don't always appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And it's not in a malicious way. You just like, that's what he do.
Cold, man.
That's what he do. You know what I'm saying?
We imagine if we built a collective and we invested in one another. We see Alfield having his run, like, bulletproof 50 Cent.
Man.
He having his run. But you know what I'm saying? Like, when people, it's like, imagine when people hot and we just gave them the rock, let them shoot.
Let's go.
And we was like, okay, what you need, Alfield?
Right.
You need a backdrop?
He's good for that,
All
though.
right, cool. Let's go figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh, you need a new camera? You don't want a lens you want to try out?
Right.
Bet. Let's get you together. And then we did. Okay, E, you got this show coming up. You need some canvases. What you need? You need some paint? Bet.
But I think
You know what I'm saying?
I think we're afraid to ask too. We don't ask.
We don't
for what we need.
But we need to know that we can. We can't be vulnerable like that. We need to know that there's a space for that. That's another painting that I'm doing too. Is like, for
the show?
Yeah, for the show, it's black people like unzipping their skin and their this black energy that's coming out, like, because they can be unapologetically black. Like, and the piece is called Safe Space. So it's like we don't have those spaces where, like, here, like I'm unzipped.
Right.
My skin off.
Chilling.
we here.
Off. Right.
We just here as balls of energy and souls talking to one another right now. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. It's like when you can really just be yourself, it feel like, man, it don't feel like nothing else matters.
You don't gotta try,
in that room. Like, you don't gotta try, you don't gotta perp, you don't gotta do none of that stuff. But we need more spaces to be able to do those things. Imagine a society that invested in one another to keep going. Like, what, Detroit? You know what I'm saying? What, New York?
Right.
Chicago?
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? They got
something.
little places.
I mean, they got those little pockets. They got little pockets. And I think we're still behind the 8 ball. We have a long way to go as Grand Rapids as an art community. But I think vehicles like this that he's helped, that he's created, where it brings us to the same table, and we talk about you dealing with that too, man. I'm dealing with that, or I dealt with that, or whatever. The GOAT podcast, and Alfield, please jump in and correct me if I'm wrong. It was a necessity.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It was a necessity because, like I said, I've always admired your work, always for the last few years, but I had never met you. And I never knew your story. And like I said, it brings us all to the table, and we can contribute to each other. Yeah. So that's it. It's the necessity of this podcast.
Yeah, and I watched it. I seen this podcast come to fruition, and I was just like, man, like this could be good. Like, what's gonna happen here? But when you see stuff that is being built in certain, it's not on proper foundation, and you like, dang.
Yeah,
almost.
Yeah,
but when I see you guys going strong, it's like okay, all right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm super happy to be here. I'm blessed to be here.
We love doing this. We truly love doing this. I mean, we had the collective of me, Alfield, and Sophie. Man, what is it about? 6 years, 7 years?
Yeah, 2017.
No.
Yeah, and it's always the same. I can reach out to Alfield. I can reach out to Sophie. This is what I need. This is what I would like to do. When we did my short film.
Yep. I'm just about to bring that up.
Yep, they just did it.
Do over.
They just did it.
It's on Vimeo.
Well, not only that, the other one too. I'm forgetting the title of my own film, my short film.
Oh, you gotta send me these. I ain't see these.
Yeah. I just. Yeah.
I just it was like a. I guess it was like a short film, but it was like super short.
It was a video. Short film. It was a video, but Sophie started it. But
so it was like the
miseducation of what?
The miseducation of something. I gotta find it. But like you wrote. I wrote a poem to it and like did a voiceover. I think Sophie acted in it.
She acted in it. I
directed it, and Tier. Shout out to your shot.
It's funny, man.
She directed it.
Hearing y'all talk about this, I've written some short stories and films on my phone. I got everything on my phone. It's just crazy.
Absolutely.
So when I get a chance to do it, it's
the miseducation of adulting. That's what it's called.
Yeah, the miseducation of adulting and how difficult you spoke to it. How difficult adulting is,
man.
And we forget our gifts. And we that's childish, it's immature, it won't produce, no one will like it, no one will pay me for it and stuff. Listen, if you are listening to this, they will pay you.
Message.
I think
They will pay you.
to speak on that too, like the miseducation of adulthood, like the key that I figured out thus far, the key ingredient is once you've learned how much you've taken your earlier life and childhood or livelihood for granted, you'll understand what to do next.
Beautifully said.
Because
Beautifully
when
said.
you figure out, like, dang, I was getting my phone bill paid, I was chilling, I ain't had no bills, and I took all of that for granted for things that weren't, that were temporary and weren't necessary. Once you start figuring out that whole cycle, because it still happens, then you're like, I'm good.
And you stop playing safe.
Yeah.
You stop playing safe. I just recently went through something personally in life, and I did something, just a huge life change. And my sister, she was with me as I went through it, and she looked over at me. She said, "Why did you do this? Why did you decide to do this?" I said, "I just wanted to do something different." And she said, "Yeah, that sounds like it."
Yeah.
That's all she said. She's like, "It sounds like you." And she knew in that moment, I don't want to play safe.
Yeah.
Because I went through this when I was growing up. I grew up this way, and I'm an adult now. Nah, we're not playing safe no more. We're gonna enjoy life.
That's funny. My mom used to say something similar every time I got in trouble, and she would say, it's crazy. Like early on, I used to get spankings. I used to get whoopings by my mom. And,
Yeah, whoopings. Don't
yeah. I say spankings now. That's why I said it. I say spankings. I still say, like, even when I go to the restroom and places, I'm like, oh, I gotta go to the potty. And they be like,
what?
But no, like,
Stop being PC.
my mother used to just ask me, like, did you learn your lesson?
That's
And I'd be
funny.
like, yeah. She'd be like, okay, that's
Wow.
it. Because like she knew that she could see on my face the world of emotions that I went through, thinking that she was gonna react a different way.
Right.
That was enough.
Right.
It was like, take that feeling, sew it on your heart, and just know that every time that you choose to make a decision,
Yep.
remember that.
Recall. Yep. Recall
And
that.
I do it now. Like when I be like, people be like, "Oh man, let's go steal," and I,
Be coming to you saying that?
I be like, maybe not.
Yeah, right.
Let's go steal.
You guys,
I don't know
you guys go ahead and do that. It's more for you.
But I love our community, and I love this community because that's real. That's real. Here we're sitting in a room of grown men, but we still got partners like that.
Yeah.
We still got friends like, we hit this neck with me real quick.
Yeah.
No, man, I have a family.
What does PPP
what?
on?
No, man.
Trying to get they was trying
Yeah,
to
I'm
do
starting
it.
a new business. Trying to get.
Yeah.
No.
You want to do what? You want to find yourself in jail?
I love us. I absolutely love us.
Gotta weigh the options, man. We already on the lower side of any offense we
find
do.
all the
We
advantages.
getting all the years
Absolutely,
and
absolutely.
some.
So real quick, and I know Alfred's going to do go back to this again, but just how many pieces you got coming up in this show?
I was about to go there.
Allegedly, 30.
Allegedly.
Wow,
I'm still
As
paying.
in, you don't know yet.
wow.
So yeah, I'm still paying as we speak.
Is that the goal?
Home, that's the goal.
Okay.
I'm gonna get home.
Where
and
you at?
I've been paying
Yeah.
like 2-3 paintings a day, but
Wow.
because we early on this year, I was supposed to be working on it. We were moving. Not only had I bought my mother's house, so I had to move my mom, which I moved her by myself. Yeah.
It's
A whole house to another house. I got lower back problems. I was down for a very long time.
I can only
Then I had
imagine
to
all the stuff she got in there too.
move myself
Right.
to her house.
Ooh.
So yeah, it's been a process. I didn't even get to enjoy the summer.
Wow.
I don't even know I didn't even know what outside felt like or tastes like.
How far are you in that 30-piece project? Can you speak to that?
No comment.
Okay. My man. Okay. We gotta ask.
Nia said I called him before. He's like,
Yeah. Nia, if you listening right now, I'm done. I'm actually doing extra.
Exactly. Let me ask you this, and I don't want to interrupt you, but
shout out to Andre.
Yes.
Shout out to Andre. I'm done painting.
We appreciate.
What does it take?
I promise.
What kind of discipline? Speak to the discipline it takes for you to have that kind of undertaking. I'm gonna create 30 original pieces. What does your day look like? What's 24 hours look like for you?
Let me tell you something. I don't know. All I know is I keep replaying this video of Kobe Bryant. He like, when you sign up to do something, just got to do it.
Yep, you signed the contract.
And ain't you signed the contract? We doing this. Yep. That whole thing. And every time I watch that like 5 times a month. I just be like, all right, you gotta get up. Cause that's been my whole mentality anyway. That's why it stuck with me. Is cause like I'm one of those people, like I didn't have the money for college, so like, and I had to work. So when all these other kids, trust fund babies and et cetera, like they was able to spend time on their work and actually do it, I was doing it the night before. I had to go with the flow. And so I do work well under pressure. So, but it also teaches me that I should never worry about something, because wherever I stop, if I don't get to 30,
you don't get to 30.
I don't get to 30. I know we signed up for that, but
take this hot 25.
Yeah, it's a hot 25, but
I mean, 30 is a lot though too.
It's a lot,
but I'm doing them. I got 40 painters in the basement that I could put in the show right now. So if all else fails, I could still have 30. It won't be a cohesive 30.
Right.
But it's like, I don't want that to be my fail safe. I do want to get to a point in my life, in my career as an artist, to where I can actually sit down and enjoy what I'm doing, versus feeling like I'm in survival mode, every step of the way. Okay, I got to do this because, or it's not because I'm expressing myself. I got to do it because I got to pay the bills. It's not because, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always, I just want to do something. I want to be in a position which this show and the opportunity with Nia Center is providing me those outlets to be able to do those, be in that position. I want to be able to just wake up and just be like, all right, grab a cup of coffee and paint. You know what I'm saying? So,
are you I mean, I always ask creatives, do you enjoy it still?
Yeah. I feel like absolutely no and yes at the same time.
Understood.
So,
understood.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Understood.
It's not entirely yes, basically. But I feel like when I cross that climax, like when I get over that hump of each painting, I'm like, ooh, that was good.
What would you say to someone listening to this that's on the brink of trying to make their work professional, that they know they're creative, they want to, because artists, creatives, we're sensitive, so we want to share our work, but we don't want you to criticize it either. Like, I'm gonna show you something because I think this is gonna be a blessing to you, but I don't want you to go too hard and too ham on it. So, what would you tell somebody listening to this podcast that's on the brink of, hey, do I show my work? Do I do a show? What would you tell them to encourage them, or what?
I would tell them that I would tell them it's already professional. It's already there.
Wow, that's good.
I would tell them not to think. I think your thoughts get in the way. It's like a baby, newborn infants. It's crazy. They can float in water. They float. They're not thinking about it. But when we get in there, we get to splashing about because we feel like we're going to fall. We thinking about going under. We going under. Your body naturally floats. When you put some air in your lungs and you just lay back, you're going to float in the water. Babies do that.
Right.
They can't talk.
Yeah.
They can't swim.
Right.
But they just do it. And that's the thing. It's like you have to just let go and just do it. I could say let go and let God. But for real though, you just completely let go. When I've been painting, like I told you, I just finished 2 paintings and I'll show you afterwards, like the paintings I worked on, I literally was like, this need to be done. It was gone. You know what I'm saying? I just snapped out, put some meditation music on in the background. I noticed that's been helping me a lot lately too. I have music with words because I feel like there's a lot of extra.
Get distracted.
Yes, you know, a lot of stuff that is hurting your spirit too. So I just put some meditative music on, and you know, it'd be some rain, whatever. I just crashing waves, whatever. I'll just let go and just start painting. Not thinking about mistakes. I'm not thinking about how much paint I got left. I'm just thinking like, I'm just doing this. Because the reality is like, no matter where you stop or where you start, somebody already love your painting, already love your piece. They already love what you're doing.
You're already professional.
Yeah, you're already professional. So not thinking about the path and just enjoying it and you know, submerging yourself in it and just fully embracing it. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna be like, damn, I did this already. Like this is cool. Like you just start to have this flow, and I feel like that's where that, you know, like Kobe had that mentality when it was like he, you know, after a while he wasn't waking up psyching himself into signing that, you know, reminding himself of that contract he signed with himself. It was just like, oh, we already doing it.
We're just doing it.
Yeah, it's breathing now.
Right.
You know, it's a heartbeat now. So I tell somebody to just don't think. If I can go back and tell myself, like, man, just
stop thinking.
Go out there.
Yeah. Wow.
You know, just go out there, do it, have fun with it, enjoy the process. Just love yourself, love on yourself. You need to take a break. You stop working, you know, you stop painting or creating at 5. We done at 5. Right. Just, you know what I'm saying? Go with your flow. You know what I'm saying? So
works for you.
That's how I feel about it all. Like there's nothing, like I said, once you become that force, you in tune with yourself. Ain't nothing that can stop you. If I walked into this show with one painting,
you gonna walk in there bold.
That's it. It's gonna be the greatest painting that you ever seen in your life.
That's all you got? Yeah. That's it.
I put a whole year into this one thing.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But that's it's other people doing it. It's people taping bananas to walls and selling them for hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Right.
And you asking me to tell them about whether they professional or not.
With that being said, what's the longest project? Oh no, okay, because you're a muralist, you're a painter, sculptor, musician.
I'm gonna get to sculptor in a second, but that's funny you said that because that's actually.
I think you put that on Facebook before or something.
That like I wanted to know if anybody did sculpt.
That was it, yeah.
Because that's what I want to do next, and I'm not even gonna reveal that. I'm sorry, y'all. I do what I gotta do.
What's your longest? What's the longest it's taken for you to do a painting? Because you touched on something there. You know, people will take a year. To do one,
sometimes painting. Multiple years.
Yeah, multiple years.
Yeah, true. I don't take that long. I'll be rushing. Like I just want to see it like finished. I'll be one of those people like, you know, I'll be taking film photos wherever I go to. I got the camera on me for you know. So you know, but I'm so impatient. And I know a guy been trying to teach me this, like, man, just take your time and enjoy it. I'm so impatient because I want to see the finished product. That's beautiful. And, that's good. You know, when I take these film photos, I'm like, I send them out. I'm like, when is it going to get here, man? Like,
you gotta wait.
So, I mean, it doesn't take me that long to paint. Like, I can do a whole painting in like 2 hours, 3 hours.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? One sitting, especially if I got somebody to talk to. If I was in here talking to y'all right now and doing a paint, I could have knocked out like 2 of them, 3 of them in the time that we've been talking and still been able to hold my weight in a conversation with you.
Nice.
Which is what I love. Like, you know, and I told my wife, like, that's part of my love language as an artist. Like, I love like having conversations with people when I'm painting. Because it makes me feel like I'm not even painting, like I'm just living.
Very nice.
So it doesn't take me that long, but I do want to spend time in the future with work. And I told my wife that's my plan, like to just actually sit down with my work, talk to my work, love my work, you know what I'm saying? Like really and indulge in it and just, you know, whatever, you know, to get the full spectrum of what it means to paint a painting. Because like I really been painting with my back against the wall, I feel like, you know, and a chip on my shoulder too, like feeling like I had to prove something. And I most recently got rid of all of those things because it's like, man, like I don't care. I'm not worried about that. My whole job, my whole thought is to finish this. I want to just see it. And whatever happens, whatever. You know what I'm
do it for the love.
Y'all figure it out. But yeah, so the longest I've spent on something was probably that. Probably like, you know, like maybe like for that one piece I spoke on, a guy in Oregon that you know, that commission, I probably spent like 5 hours on that one. But wow. It's funny, he had this I believe it was a Filipino wife, and he was in love with her, I could tell. But the request that he had, he was like, man, make sure that you really paint her breasts like perfectly. Right. But at the time, it was like, yo, this dude, like, he got a fetish or something. Like, but
there's a problem here.
I always try to look for like the good in things. So like when I heard him, you know, he was telling me that over the phone, I was just like, man, he just probably just loved his wife. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he paid for her to get those done, whatever. Right. But whatever, it's your world. Like,
you're right.
I can't tell you what love mean to you.
Just rock out.
So whatever. So
hey man. So yeah, as we wrap up, tell the people, you know, one more details about when the show is, where it is.
It's at the Mia Center.
No, it's not at the
Muse.
It's
at Muse. So it's going to be at Muse on Leonard.
On Leonard. Okay, I was just about to ask which one.
It's Muse, October 24th, 1 to 7. I'll be there live in effect.
My man.
You know, you come holler at me. I'll probably be live painting too. You never know.
Woo!
But hey, you never know what you might see.
I know it's never been done. So yeah.
So
might have some trees for y'all.
This is good. This is real good.
Hey man, as always, appreciate you coming on.
Likewise. I appreciate y'all both. I love y'all both.
Love you too, bro.
I love y'all too. Like, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all really showing me what it means to be alive.
That's good.
That's what's up.
Man, I always feel lighter after we do.
Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum. Yes, sir.
We supposed to rap? Yeah.
I mean, you can rap.
Oh, listen.
I'm gonna wait till after.
I'm gonna wait till your music in there.
I'm supposed to get my music. Yeah.
Get into it.
Yeah. Get into it. Ain't nothing to do it. No, just